Hi, I'm Craig Simoneau, Head of Product at Double GDP, and this is my product sprint update for June 8th, 2022. This sprint, and for portions of the previous sprint, my focus has been pretty squarely on Africa market research. This included, during our trip to Kenya, attending the East Africa Property Investment Summit. That was a great opportunity to meet a bunch of different planned communities and just others in the real estate development field, including banks, investors, economists that are all kind of working around the housing and property investment space and talking about the challenges and the future of property development in Africa. Really helped kind of broaden my horizons and learn some new things. This also included visiting a couple of our current customers or prospective customers and visiting their communities, learning a little bit more about how things work, gate access, those types of aspects of how our technology can interact with their communities. Additionally, we've switched our kind of research interview focus from being US-based property managers to begin having some of those conversations with Africa-based property managers. We've had a couple of those interviews, and those have also helped inform some of our knowledge of the Africa market. And finally, just competitor research. Every time we talk to new communities, we hear new names and new products that they might be using or they might have heard of. And a couple of these are have come up recently being used by customers or prospects in Africa, Kenya, and other parts of Africa. And so I've had an opportunity to kind of dig into those competitors a bit more and look at their offerings. Also spent a decent bit of time talking about a new feature, which is amenity booking within the app. We're doing kind of a quick go-to-market with this feature, putting a light web page up to let users kind of interact with various public calendars provided by other apps that'll let residents of cities book time to use reservable amenities, something like a party room or a basketball court, right within the app. It'll also function as sort of a directory of all the amenities in the community and where they're located and times that they're available. So this came from some conversations with an existing customer, but also is something that quite a few of our competitors have, and something that's come up in talking to prospects and other customers, as well as a need that they have to give their residents access to their amenities through the app. And finally, I spent some time working on product team expansion. Gabrielle, who's currently on our customer success team, is actually going to be transitioning into an associate product manager role here at Double GDP, and spent some time this sprint really coming up with that transition plan, working with him to finalize what he'll be working on. And we're really excited to have him on the product team and bring him over to help expand what we can handle and all the different product features that we want to build. Next sprint, I'm going to be heavily focused on continuing to refine and kind of come up with our initial go-to-market strategy as we go to start selling to more communities. I'm also going to be spending some time talking about the gate access experience, particularly focused on the resident experience accessing the gate, and seeing if there's any improvements there or other features that we want to add to really refine our product offering from a sales perspective. And then finally, we've done some initial rounds of payment work on payment and payment processing. And we've gotten some feedback from a customer about how they want to better kind of integrate their utility billing into a payment processing portal. So just doing a little bit more research and exploration there. Finally, just want to talk about product metrics. Our weekly active users and daily average sessions dipped ever so slightly at the end of last sprint. But then in this sprint, both surged quite a bit. And I think as I look at the data, I think this was due to some special events that one of our communities was hosting on a particular weekend that drove up interaction with the app. But it's great to see the numbers starting to trend up. And as I've talked about in the past, we're going to be adding gate access statistics as a KPI. That's being worked on by the engineering team this sprint to just revamp a report that we've had in the past so that we can see gate access statistics and add them to this slide for future sprints. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.